Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
Back to talk Bachelor in Paradise. This is season 10, episode 6. Brian, we got the big twist, right? We are now in a competition reality series. There's some love mixed in, but we are fully kind of turning the page here. The 500K cash prize thrown out there is a hefty sum. No more new players will be introduced the rest of the season, Brian. Who we have is who we're getting. We did have some eliminations. I'm overall satisfied with it, Brian. I do have some gripes, but I want to get what your vibe is after watching this.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a chance. I still don't have any I don't have any high hopes for this. Just with their track record of late. But I mean, I just think, yeah. I mean, we're probably gonna agree on some things. I want to hear what you say first, and then echo some of the stuff. But I just, it's still at the end of the day, it's Bachelor. So, are they gonna do this right? Is
I
is where
So
I'm
I
at.
like what they did this week with it, right? I like the idea of giving power to a winning couple, letting them get a reward from it, having some final decisions and direct eliminations. We'll get to all of that. I like that. My gripe, Brian, I just think they did it. They didn't do it fast enough. They should have done this after week one, at last, maybe after week two. 2 to 4 episodes of Old Paradise, and then give us this competition shit. There are some people who have gotten eliminated who I would very much have liked to have seen
Yeah.
in a competition setting. Some of the villains, some of the douches, right? Like they would have been great in this
Mhm.
type of scenario. And we cut a lot of people. I think that would have been really good for this, Brian. So it's like I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be a half empty guy. And like you said, same thing. I want to give this a shot. I'm really look forward to like doing it live next week, right? And getting out after an elimination. Let's see what the buzz is like. But I do find myself also seeing the what if in this scenario.
Yeah, they should have brought it. Honestly, everybody in week 1 and 2, because there was a double. It was 2 night premiere, right?
Yeah.
So first 2 days, we see a bunch of people. They bring people in episode 2, and then no one's dumped, and they're kind of like, "Hey, why are we not having the rose ceremonies? Like everyone gets one, kind of like a Love Island
Yeah.
recoupling, where it's like you're shuffling the couples that you want to be in, and then maybe like episode 4, that's when Jesse drops the bomb. Like, all right, like moving forward, your people are going to be eliminated, and then maybe the first 2 weeks we eliminate two or
Yep.
three couples each time, stuff like that. Yeah, I agree with you. Like the people that left, they won just no screen time for some of the people, and then just like I think everyone should get a chance at 500,000 if you're gonna be like that's kind of bullshit.
Yep.
You think about it, that like, oh, I came in episode 1. Maybe I would have stuck with whoever Justin was talking with instead of like googling over Susie and like I need to leave. You know what I mean? Like
I
that could
agree.
have changed some people's attitude. I mean, again, they can never do anything like 100% right, even like 80% right. It's just let's see what
No,
happens.
and I think for the overall now, depending on the execution going forward, that this just sets up a great premise for people to be really very interested in Paradise and for higher profile alumni to be involved in Paradise as
Yeah.
well, which I think is a good thing for this franchise. You're not getting newbies, right? You're never getting technically ever getting a newbie. You're always going to get somebody who is in one of the seasons. So I like that about it. Um, we can talk about the developments that actually ended up happening in the episode, Brian. So, like I mentioned, Jesse lets them know that there's going to be relationship tests, 500K on the line. The challenge this week was a high low challenge. It was testing how well they knew each other's like number responses. Bailey and Jeremy win. They get the one on one and they gain power during the rose ceremony, which has now again become a real like competition reality uh, elimination. Um, let's see, rose ceremony, right? So, okay, 3 contestants gone: Nancy, Natasha, April. First rose ceremony, all gone. But then we have Bailey, who ends up getting the ability to eliminate one of the bottom three couples. She ends up, like I mentioned early in the episode, as far as like a heavy hitter with the Goldens, Leslie and Gary sent home. That's a very strategic move, Brian, getting rid of who they would maybe think is like group or fan favorite. What was your reaction to those eliminations?
I mean, I would have got rid of Brian and Perissa if it was me. These old people are never gonna. I just. I think it was a wrong move.
Whether right or wrong, I do appreciate that it had strategy as the motivation versus like a personal grudge, right? That's what most bachelor eliminations have always been. So the fact that they were actually worried that they could be a contender to win, and that was like a good motivation. I appreciated it, whether right or wrong, to be seen. Think frankly, being the first team winning and picking someone off doesn't set you in the best position to make it all the way.
Yeah, it just was funny to see. So like Jeremy, I thought was like really weird this
Hmm.
episode. He just I kept seeing stuff online. It's like, how old is this guy actually? Like somewhere like, is he 40 years old or like? I
They,
was
they
making
didn't
laugh.
make it where there was a lot of sympathy on our end as a viewer to care about what happened to them or to him specifically.
No, and I mean for drama standpoint, I think saving Brian was the move because he's honestly the only dude that's I think left that could do something like is going to deliver with something like that.
Hmm.
Because everybody else is just kind of like they're kind of boring, honestly. Like the Goldens are doing more things than like just moments of like like weird stuff, like weird sentences or like weird like blurbs of something. I don't think like there's certain couples that are young. You don't even see them on camera like at all.
Well, it's because
Like
they're not
7
probably
years.
being produced the right way either,
Yeah.
Brian. They're not being made to be interesting. They're into each other. They want to be safe. And now, especially because it's a competition thing, they're probably going to get even more, try to be a little more reclusive or less dramatic. Because, like, why? I want to be targeted. I want to win 500K. I'm not starting shit. So, that's why I'm interested to see what they've laid out here over the next few weeks as far as the structure of the game and what it's going to lead them into having to do or not do. And that's where we'll make our judgment ultimately.
Yeah. We'll see.
Overall, though, I'm glad that they are trying something. They're taking a big swing here. I'm glad they're literally putting their money where their mouth is. I think the sum is not insignificant, obviously,
Mhm.
Brian. So I'm looking to see how it develops over the next few weeks for sure. Gives me a reason to continue watching.
Yeah. I just I don't think every challenge is going to be as it was, where it's like you're just standing there answering a question. Like it looked like in the preview that some of them are physical. That's why I would get rid of the young people, no matter what,
No, that
in
makes
my
sense.
opinion. Because these old people, they're not going to win any of this. Anything that's a remotely physical, they're not winning those. There's no chance.
No, no, no,
No
not at all.
chance.
I think they're going to even it out. A lot of it's going to be aptitude and compatibility style tests versus physical challenges. I don't think that's very fair, and I don't think they're going to do that.
What do you think of Jonathan? Like, I think he's like a big dumbass.
He's goofball.
He and like so many guys are just saying stuff on camera and then they just completely act like they didn't say it at all. Like one being Jeremy, one being Jonathan. Like, and
It's
just like, oh yeah, we're friends, but I'll give it a chance. It's like, of course you're gonna say that,
especially now the money element has
right?
been introduced. It's going to change a lot of tunes. There's going to be way less, like I said, way less calling out, and we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see if the
I no,
competition
I think more
element
people are gonna get called out by other people because
that
like,
will.
why would
I think it'll be a
you
little
want to throw a
different. It'll be
wrinkle into
less
it?
about like the relationships and more almost just about like how they're playing the game. Like that's
Yeah,
what I want to see.
yeah. I still think the guys are gonna get more. I don't know. I mean, we'll see, but I'm interested to see what people think of the show because I mean that's not why people. I think a lot of people watch this show.
No, for sure. I'm very curious to see how the hardcore fan groups that we're part of talk about this, what Twitter's like going forward as this game develops. And obviously, we'll be here to see how it all plays out. If you're a fan of other reality TV, subscribe here on YouTube, hit the notification bell, check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all at the Reality Guys, all of your reality TV coverage. But until next week, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.